Hi everyone, thank you so much for visiting my channel and clicking on this video. My name is Jessa. I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Virgo. I haven't done this for a very long time. As I said, I'm changing the format of my channel. I'll just be doing specific reading for certain zodiac signs from time to time. In particular, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Taurus. What else? Maybe Gemini, but I rarely get views from them, so I have to be very smart with my time. Because if I only get like 3 to 4 views for those videos, then it's not really worth it. So, but most of the time I'll just be doing a general read. But this reading is for Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo. Just give me maybe 20 seconds to process the energy. Cut. Something is being cut, severed. Something is being cut, being severed. Something is ready in terms of harvest. The crops are ready to be cut, to be harvested. You can, I'm not too sure, Virgo, which energy you can resonate. But from how I can feel, from what I can understand is you're very enlightened at during this time. You're quite enlightened. It's like you're the only person who's not trapped in the maze, okay? You're the only person that's not trapped in the maze. And look at these people. It's like what they say, isn't it? There are people that are trapped in the matrix or in some kind of a game or a puzzle, and you're no longer there. For some reason, you've outgrown that version of you. But the people around you, or maybe certain people, or maybe the entire society, or maybe these are just the people that you hang out with, your friends, you're more awakened. You've become enlightened. And look at the birds. The birds signify, they're creatures of God. They're creatures, all of us are creatures of our creator. But birds in particular are messengers. This is why they rule the sky. Okay, I might go deeper into this, but I'm into spiritual stuff, so you might find this weird. Just look at how the birds are hovering around, because I feel like this is your energy, Virgo. Just look at how the birds are hovering around you on top of your head, as if to signify what I'm just saying, what I just said about you being more enlightened than the people around you. And you're looking at them as if to say, look at them. They're like rats in a rat race. They're trapped and they don't know that they're trapped in a maze. But they keep playing the game, and you're very much aware of that. But maybe you're the first one to reach this point. I don't know what point this is in your life, but oh my gosh, the red. Look at the red dress. The red dress actually signifies rebellion. I was watching YouTube clips last night, well, early this morning. I know it's a bad habit, but sometimes I would sleep late up until maybe 2, 3 in the morning. It's bad. But I think one of the YouTube shorts that I saw was a clip from the movie Mary, Queen of Scots. I'm not too sure if that was it, or maybe it was a movie about Queen Elizabeth I. But Mary, Queen of Scots, in that particular YouTube shorts, she was executed, and she was wearing a red dress, of very bright, like as bright as this red, and similar to this shade. And one of the people who commented on the video was, she said that it was an act of rebellion, because she's a Catholic, and at that time England was becoming, was 100% Protestant, I think, government wise. So it was an act of rebellion, and her mom, Catherine of Aragon, was that was one of her main issue, her being a Catholic, and it was difficult for Henry to divorce her, because they're so divorced in Catholicism. So sorry, sometimes I vomit words just so I can connect the dots. Having said that, Virgo, okay, sorry, I'm hearing my spirit guides telling me time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. I don't know if it's a message for you or it's a message for me. Time is of the essence. Okay, time is of the essence. Something is ready here for harvest. Something is ready for harvest, or something is ready to be cut and severed. Maybe your relationship with certain people are ready to be discontinued. I don't know who these people are. Are they your children? Are they your family members? Are they your friends and your allies, benefactors, people that you work with? Look at what they're wearing. I'm pretty sure both of these ladies are wearing something light. And this man is wearing a black suit. You're the only one who's wearing this red dress, similar to the Mary Queen of Scots, who wore the red dress during her execution. You're ready, Virgo. Something here is ready. And 10 is a number of completion. And look at this, 43. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 days a week. I'm pretty sure that's the cycle of a butterfly as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think 7 stages of a butterfly's life cycle, or maybe other insects as well. So something here is complete. You've reached the end of this game. You've reached the end of whatever this is that you're working on. You're ready to level up. The birds are guiding you, the universe, your spirit guides. Something is ready. You're leveling up. And this is part of an act of rebellion, this is part of your rebellion inside of you. Maybe you're fed up with people manipulating you, taking the steering wheel from you, and what do you call this, trying to control you. Maybe these are controlling parents, family members, aunties, uncles, sisters, and you're the youngest, and you're just fed up with everything. But you are guided. I want you to have a closer look at this lady and the birds on top of her head. And there's a dome that's protecting you from any kind of, I feel like it's like a coronation, and it's like you're looking at them with so much power inside of you that I'm not gonna play that rat. I'm not gonna be in that rat race again. I'm not gonna be in that maze again. Time is of the essence. I'm sorry, I don't know, maybe I'm being rushed to do this. And we've got a puppy that's holding the leash in his or her mouth. You're no okay. You are no longer bound to something. You are no longer bound to anything. You are free. You are free. You're free to get out of the maze. You're free to get out of this, whatever this is that's holding you back. So the coming of age, 18, and then we have the 10 again at the bottom, 10 of hearts, 10, completion. Something is ready. Something is ready. Look, the puppy is no longer playing with a ball. It's holding the leash in its mouth as if to say, nope, I'm not gonna be put into this leash anymore. You're preparing yourself for freedom. You're not playing anymore. You're not interested in it anymore. What do we mean by this freedom? Spirit guides, angels, guide me. If you're not a Virgo, but you can resonate with the title, with this energy, claim it. Yeah, you're no longer interested. I don't know what this is. You are no longer, this fell on top of this card. You are no longer interested. Whatever is being offered to you, they cannot dangle this anymore. I don't know what this is. A golden cup, like an empty promise. I don't know if this is coming from a person or a group of people, or maybe from your job. There's a lot of cups. Virgo, your satisfaction is no longer, you're no longer that kind of person who used to be satisfied with the small things. As I said, they can no longer dangle this to you. I don't know what this is. False promises, benefits, payments. Five of Cups. Okay, I am hearing the word ethnicity. I don't know why. Ethnicity. Ethnicity. Maybe you're facing, maybe, I don't know what this is. Okay, there could be someone who's offering you, um, I wish I can explain this properly. There is an energy, I don't know if it's one person or a group of people, that's going to try and win you over by giving you something like this. Just imagine a vendor trying to sell you something like, they call it snake oil, a salesman. They're trying to give you false promises that, oh, this is the most effective product on the market. The plant, this particular flower, it's not going to wither. It's going to stay for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's no longer the case. It's no longer the case. You're not as invested as before. You've outgrown a past version of yourself who used to be in this maze. You've elevated, I think, because the birds, they symbolize spirit guides, angels. I'm hearing the word demons. Oh my gosh, maybe you're battling your own demons, or you can recognize the demon inside of you or the demons around other people. You can recognize the clown. I don't know why. You can recognize the clown in the mud. What is that? You can recognize the clown. They can no longer fool you. I don't know who this person is. They can no longer fool you. And there's a partnership that you might want to turn around, to turn your back onto. You're turning your, I said, this is what I said. You're turning your back on certain people. Maybe relationships, as in romantic relationships, friends, community, neighbors, allies, workmates. You're turning your back on certain partnerships. And you've got, your attention is now on rebuilding something that you've lost in the past. That this is somehow it's as if to say you can recognize that these 3 cups are more important to you than the existing partnerships that are not even real and genuine partnerships. These 2 cups behind you are not even, it's like a fake friendship, or a job that doesn't pay anymore, but it's there. Or a job that no longer satisfies you, but keeps offering you more jobs, like giving you empty promises and not giving you the promotion that you need, not giving you increase in salary as it was written on your contract. You're recognizing things. You're slowly, well, not slowly, but you've recognized point. I can see the word point. I don't know what this means for you. You've recognized that you've been played by this company, by this people, by this person for a very long time. And now they're trying to clown over you. They're trying to clown over you. It's like giving you this, oh, why don't you have this, Virgo? Oh, as you can see, this is made of gold, and this is solid 14 karat gold. Why don't you have this and then stay with us a bit longer? Stay with us, or do this for us. You're no longer part of the game. You've recognized that you're higher than these people. I'm not saying you're better, but you're more enlightened. And I don't know what brought you to this point. You can no longer be played. You're no longer interested in playing the ball. There's a lot of red color here, which I as I said, there's an act of rebellion. Red, the red leash, the red ball, the red top of this guy, and then the red head cover. There's a lot of rebellious energy here, that you're fed up with being played and manipulated and controlled. You're rebuilding something here that you, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Virgo, you must have sacrificed something in the past. You've given up on a dream, on a dream before, because you thought that you should prioritize a partnership. Maybe you've given up on your dream of becoming an artist, of becoming a singer or a dancer, because you prioritized a romantic relationship, or you prioritized your friends, or building, you prioritize this particular career, and you gave up on this hobby of yours of doing sculpture, or maybe massage parlor, like a craft, a passion in the past that you've given up, because at that time, the society fed you with lies that, oh, you should have gotten a full-time employment, just a typical conditioning. And now you're turning your back on the same partnership. You're turning your back on these people because you're more enlightened. They can no longer dangle you offers of okay, there's a lot of words coming in, and I need to say this: commitment and solitude. I don't know what it means to you. Commitment, solitude. Commitment and solitude. What do we need to know? Oh, yeah. As I said, you're becoming more enlightened. Spending quiet time alone with yourself, Virgo, really helped you in creating a new path for you to walk on. And maybe some of you could be working on your own talents, on your own skills, on your own business, okay? And you're able to accomplish this because you've spent quiet times alone with yourself. And this is good. Okay, this is good. You're because the high priestess is one of the most intelligent feminine energy on the deck. She guards the underworld. She holds the Torah in her hands. With the Four of Swords, you withdrew your energy. You took a time off away from certain people and certain relationship dynamics around you. It's like spending more quiet time with yourself actually enriched your life as a person. You've become stronger. What do you mean by time is of the essence? Time is of the essence. Okay, something is coming to you and it's very fast. Something is coming very, very, very fast. There is a new beginning. With the Ace of Wands, there is a new beginning. I don't know if it's an act of, because again, Ace of Wands is it could be a new idea, a new passion, a new connection. It's coming very fast. Ace of Wands, time is of the essence. You can no longer be played. Okay, there could be an interested party. The King of Wands is going to offer an Ace of Cups. You might be dealing with a fire sign or someone who's very interested in you, only if you're interested. Okay. The Knight of Wands came out in reverse. I don't know what this means. Let's clarify. This could be someone who's very interested in you. There's a lot of fiery energy, very passionate. Avoid betrayal. Whoever is coming to you, obviously check their intention, because they could be playing up. They could be trying to trap you into something. The gate is open for this house, but there's a snake. There's a sleeping snake. I'm not saying snakes are bad, but snakes are dangerous, okay? It's one of the predators, one of the killers in the wilderness. And this is not just an ordinary snake. This is a sleeping python, but the gate is open to lure you in. So I don't know if the King of Wands has a good intention, Or maybe this is someone who's, let's clarify, because there is an Ace of Cups being offered by this person. Fox. The clever fox. Okay, this, whoever this person is, they're planning to come to you, planning their attack, okay, or maybe planning to pounce, you know, trying their best to send you a message. Some of you have to be very careful, because I don't know what kind of person you're dealing with, but with a clever fox and the house with the python. But there's something growing. There's something growing. Something is changing in this relationship dynamic. Reveal to me the intention of the King of Wands. Reveal the intention of the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands wants peaceful reconciliation. Okay, a peaceful reconciliation to a dispute, to an argument. I don't know who this is, but with the Ace of Wands, I'm guessing this is someone that might have a romantic interest in you. This is not just a friend. There's an Ace of Cups, okay? Clarify Ace of Cups. Maybe they want to apologize for betraying your trust in the past. Yeah, there is a partnership here between the Queen and the Emperor. Okay, what is the ultimate advice? What is the ultimate advice to Virgo before we close this reading? You're going to have a talk. There's going to be an important decision to make, an important choice. Defensive words. You're going to value your time, your money. You're going to value your time and money. You, as I said, they can no longer play you, whoever this is. Maybe this is also someone that you've dealt with in the past, at work, okay? But there's an offer, a page of, as I said, I heard the words commitment. What else did I say? Time is of the essence, commitment, solitude. Maybe you're able to think about this commitment more, you know, properly, because you spend more quiet time with yourself. Yeah, there's an offer, but I'm not too sure how big of a deal this offer is. Maybe to see each other, Page of Cups, like a small message. But there's an Ace of Cups as well. There is no Two of Cups, there is no Lovers. A stable connection is being made, okay, by this person. And there's victory. There's a chance for this to succeed, if you know what I mean. Like maybe a successful reunion or successful fixing of a dispute. As I said, the King of Wands wants nothing but peaceful reconciliation, a peaceful talk, and a stable connection is being made. And there's success, okay? There's a chance for this to have a go. This new beginning to have a go. Okay? Six of Wands. Yeah. There's a chance for this to be long-term. Maybe even for the sake of, okay, I'm hearing the word marriage. So if you're interested in that, that's fine. You know, it could be successful, like a successful reconciliation in terms of friendship. Because after all, it's good. We don't really need to be tied up to someone in a romantic way. We can just be friends, like literally, you know, be in good terms, speaking terms. You're just on my phone, you text me if you want to text, I'll reply. That's it. You don't necessarily have to get married, but I heard the word marriage. Good luck, Virgo. I wish you guys all the best.